Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Deus Ex. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today, here, talking to
The
Miss...
floor coverings were made by hand in Tibet.
Were they?
Mother Chow, Mr. J.C. Denton.
In the flesh. As dark and serious as his brother.
You know who I am. And Paul, you know my brother?
Intimately. Call me Maggie.
Paul never mentioned you.
That is why he is still alive. He can keep a secret even from his own brother.
But why...
What? No,
Paul
he's not
told
alive.
you about Majestic 12, correct? The conspiracy behind UNATCO?
Just the name.
Majestic 12 sent Paul to murder the former Red Arrow leader. And me too.
And he double-crossed them?
Let's just say I persuaded him to join our side.
What does Majestic 12 want with the Red Arrow?
We are winning the Triad war against Majestic 12's ally, the Luminous Path. We were developing a new technology. You might have heard about a sword?
The Dragon's Tooth, right?
The Triad settle disputes in contests of skill, which includes the crafting of weapons. The Dragon's Tooth would have made us unstoppable.
So Majestic 12, they're trying to tip the balance, give the Luminous Path a technological advantage.
Exactly. I tried to warn the people of the danger. And the Luminous Path calls me a liar. The police have all the evidence they need to settle this, locked up in the station at the Wanchai Market, but they will not act. Go and see. I know the code to their vault. 87342.
It's only fair to tell you that I spoke with Gordon Quick before coming here.
Also,
I
the
thought
Paul's
he was a
dead.
friend of my brother's. I agreed to visit you and learn the truth of the situation.
Yes, you were seen. The new Red Arrow leader is Max Chen, and you don't have to go to the Lucky Money for him to know your activities. Now tell me about Paul. Why did he not return?
There's something I have to tell you about Paul.
Majestic 12 is arming the Luminous Path with the Dragon's Tooth sword. We must find a way to end the war immediately.
Yes.
Miss Chow, Maggie, Paul is dead.
What?
UNATCO agents killed him. I'm sorry. I understand how you must feel.
No, it can't be.
Can it
Take
not?
a look around.
No, Paul's dead. I don't look around. I smash things. Yarg! No, that's not how that goes. I can... Harg!
What are you doing?
We have many prize Buddhas you will observe.
Okay, can I talk to you a little bit more?
You alright?
He was a brave man. Honest. Too honest.
Yes, he was.
You try to prepare yourself, but...
I know the danger.
I
He
need
was-
to be alone. Please.
He was a double
The
agent.
floor coverings were made by hand in Tibet.
Thank you. He was a double agent. How was he honest? We're not honest. We work for the, what's the word? I don't remember, but...
Please, go now.
So I can't talk to her.
I will accompany you.
Thank you. Will you?
The floor coverings were made
She's
by hand
really-
in Tibet.
Really concerned about the floor coverings. Let's just go around a little... I don't remember what sound this is. Can I go upstairs? Well, I suppose. Oh, okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's see what we have. Pigeons flying, I suppose. Nothing going on? I was just bumped by that door. There is indeed this sound. It's not the toilet, though. I wonder what happens. Also, why are there lab flasks in the in the toilet? That's an interesting thing. Let's see what we have over here. If one, this is The True Way by Kishiro Yoshitaka. If one is to imagine the, quote, perfect sword, unquote, that can cut and swing with no resistance, a sword that is an extension of the mind and heart of the warrior who wields it, and not a dead weight of steel, which it's not very weighty because it's a sword and swords are really light, then it becomes clear that the sword is of little consequence compared to the will of the strategist. Well, if you have the perfect sword, then indeed the sword wouldn't be the bottleneck anyway. It rarely is anyway, but those who would master the way with a capital W must come to understand this. A sword is a tool whose purpose is to cut. Well, it could be to pierce, or to slash, or to hack. Actually, slashing and hacking, they're kind of close. Sword-wise, they probably would be the same thing. Each day, the strategist must practice this until it is not practice, but a part of their spirit. The strategist knows that every sword they wield is perfect, for their will is perfect, and it is through their will alone that they win battles. There's a little bit of a non-recursive logic, sorry, a little bit of a play on words over here, because you start off with the premise that if you have a perfect sword, then the will is all that matters, and then at the end you say that all swords are perfect, and that's what I heard right there, by the way. A little kitty. Oh, it's aggressive. Why? I don't want to kill a kitty. Yeah, but then you end up with all swords are perfect because your will is perfect. And I'm like, what? Where'd you go? What? How did you reach these conclusions? This is not okay. And indeed, it isn't. Okay, good. So the cabinet is too heavy to lift, which is a good thing because I didn't want to lift it. Insurgent by X. When faced with the subversion of an organized ruling body, external action, even when executed in concert as a group, is often ineffectual. Wait a minute. So when faced with the subversion of an organized ruling body, external action is ineffectual. Okay. True revolution can only come from working within, and in this, the ultimate change that can be brought about by an individual is magnified by the very machinery that such organizations utilize to maintain their own authority. Historically, ruling, that's my favorite word right there, ruling bodies are always outnumbered by those they rule. Well, yeah. But they still manage to maintain a disproportionate amount of power through a combination of tradition, confusion, and punishment. An operative who learns to simulate the veneer of a loyalist and guard their own secret heart can utilize those very same tools to overthrow such organizations or shift them to a more ideologically pleasing axis. I wonder if this is anything to do with the history of China. And I say China loosely because I'm pretty sure it wasn't called that back in 600 before now. So basically, I don't know what year they have, but like 600 years ago, there's a dynasty that fell, a very old dynasty. It's like a famous thing, but I'm very ignorant about all that, so I don't know. I don't know the details, I mean. And it was somewhere, it was basically around that, but a lot about ideology and things. It has come necessarily to change, the Mr. Hundley. It has become necessary to change my system password since it may have become compromised due to the post-it note that I left on the table. Not really called post-it note because that's too 20th century. I will encrypt the new password and forward it to you shortly. Please note that any access attempts made using Typhoon, should be tagged and traced for interrogation from Maggie Chow. This is for Mr. Hundley. I don't think I need her password to access anything because I'm just the master of everything. Typhoon by Lin Yeo. The history of the Triads is in many ways the history of modern China. Popular myth holds that the Triads originated as a resistance movement against the Qing dynasty after it descended from Manchuria to seize the capital of Peking by force. Is that Beijing? That is Beijing. In Portuguese, the capital of China, or rather, the Portuguese name for the capital of China is Peking. And I'm pretty sure it is the city. I'm pretty sure I'm not mistaken. So Beijing is indeed the capital of China. So Peking over there is probably the old name for Beijing. City name changes don't always propagate throughout the other languages. So they might have changed the name, and Portuguese, of course, having a long history with China, and just sticking to old names like Myanmar, for example. Actually, Myanmar is the current name. We still call it a different name, though. And it's like the old name, because they changed it meanwhile, and just sort of... Anyway, it doesn't matter. When faced with a rebellion in the Fujian province, the Qing dynasty recruited an order of warrior monks who were later deemed expendable by the emperor and all but exterminated. Survivors organized a number of secret monasteries and became known as the Hung Moon, dedicated to overthrowing the Qings. The Hung Moon showed a remarkable political adaptability, portraying themselves as protectors of the people even as they accepted money from Japanese corporate fronts during World War II. Well, there's a little bit of a I don't know. That I suppose that's very easily checkable. That little bit of history. I don't know what kind of information that holds. Hello, Maggie. I swear I will never forget your birthday again because Facebook is on my phone now. July 18th is marked on my calendar forever. From Louise. Who's this Louise? Oh, wait a minute. Why did I... July 18th. So 0718, I would think. I don't know how the Chinese do the dates. And actually, I'm not really sure how they... if they even have the month of July. You know, of course, this is the common era, so I guess... Yeah. So, security systems. Hack it all, because I know... Oh boy. Don't shout at me, video game. I'll shout at you back. Also, I've been gaining a lot of experience, so maybe... Maybe. Ah, dang nabbit. Dang nabbit. How would I know? Majestic 12 net. Wait a minute, what? Could it be? I don't actually remember all these details, but could it be that she is part of the Majestic 12? It is interesting. Okay. Tranquilizer darts, I'll take them. Thank you very much. When you have the time, Mei Sung, I would suggest that you read two of my favorite books, Insurgent and Typhoon. I believe you'll find both of them as illuminating as I have. They're in my office if you'd like to borrow them from Maggie. Who's Mei Sung? I don't know. I'm sorry. I am really bad at remembering Chinese names. Like, and not just Chinese, but just sort of Chinese heritage names. Like Mongolia has the same names, and yeah, some countries have that. And I'm really bad at remembering them because they're so short, and that's like it's really hard for me. Okay, so I think this might be a clue for that. Huh. Mr. Hundley. Maybe it isn't. Typhoon. Insurgent. Let's try that. Oh, sorry. Let's try that. Access denied. Login error. Well, it's a good thing it didn't trip an alarm or anything. Well, I'll come back. I suppose I will come back. I'll try to come back anyway. We do have more opportunities to come back. And wait a minute. Can I talk to you? Excuse me.
He was the only one brave enough to stand up to them.
Why is she aggressive? What is going on?
Denton!
What the? They're both aggressive? What the? Well, I didn't save. So, Oh, it's a lot faster. Good, good, good. I'm running this.
I will accompany you.
I'm running the game
Mother
on a new system. So, yeah, it's a lot faster now. That's good. It's good. I suppose it was just.
You all right?
Let's go with that.
Please,
Yeah, everything's
go
good.
now.
So
Take a
you're
look
not
around.
aggressive. Okay, let me go ahead and save. I suppose it was just sort of maxing my CPU. I don't have a resource monitor around here. Let's see. So I don't think it's because I noticed that they might be MJ12. It could be. So I just saved. I read all those. And then over here. It could also be, of course, that I'm just up here and they don't like it. There's definitely sound. Where's the kitty? Is the kitty in here? I didn't even kill the kitty. Why did he shoot me? I'm like, immediately they shoot me. Huh. And I guess I can tell. Yeah, it's not aggressive. That is curious. It's not aggressive, I say. I'm talking about a person. No, it's not aggressive. That thing over there. Her. Okay, so we know we're safe. We took the money at least, so that's good. I suppose I might have just been detected by something, or some, like, maybe because I took the tranquilizer darts or something. Let's see. No, they're still fine. Huh. So, of course, these things all, disassemble. Oh, there goes the kitty. Maybe the kitty is just going around up there. Or maybe I killed the kitty. Maybe I stepped on the kitty. I didn't even notice. I'm so sorry. Anyway, moving on. I love that. Moving right along, then. I don't know how I found that. It is so inconspicuous. This is how I came in, okay. And then I had a chat with the lady, Mei Chung. And that's, yeah, and then I can go back there. It's not a very big area, all things considered. So I think I'll be okay. But I do want to go back here. I do wonder... Ooh, look at that! I got 9 of these! It's secure! I know it's secure. That's not the point. 6. Biddy. Okay. Now, of course... Ooh. Now, all of this is for exploration bonuses and things. Okay. So, let's zero... Oh, that's a 3. Oh, that's... I might have some of that. Let's see. Goals and notes. I don't... yeah. That's the code that I have right there. There's that as well. Code 324. Could it be that? I don't think so. Speaking of which, though, I did write down the code 324. Oh, go away. What's that for? I did write 9... Okay, so 989. Yeah, that's not it. I don't know what page it is, because I got a notebook. As you guys might know, I allude to it. Oh, 628. Nope. 199? Phew. Yep, I don't know where the code is. Yeah. It's fine. It's all good. I've just no idea. Fine. So, how do I... Yeah, press escape. Okay, so I can hack this, no problem. Actually, there's a little bit of a problem for that. That I kind of don't want. Let's see. There's nobody around here. See if I can hack this one. Oh, yeah. And as you can see, MJ12net. Disable the cameras. Disable all the cameras. There's no status. There's no email. Didn't disable the lasers though, which is a shame. Let's just go back. It might have been... Did I have a weapon out? I don't think I did. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Weren't you upstairs? Or... Where is she? Oh, she went upstairs. Okay. Well, I assume she went upstairs. Okay, we're safe. We're good. What's this? Fastest door ever. That thing would just break. What is it made out of? Okay.
Greetings, J.C. Denton. I have been observing you through this fascinating device in your skull. You have found the proof we needed. The dragon's tooth sword. There, inside the glass case. If you wish to be my ally, you will retrieve the sword and await my instructions.
I will be doing that. Because these jerks are MJ12. Also, that comment about Paul being so honest might be sort of a tell. Might be a way for us to strike our fate. I don't need any of that. Might be a sort of a way for us to... Wait a minute, that's not right! I don't know. I'm sort of lost here. We sort of went all over the place a little bit. And, yeah, so we have been down there. And also, it doesn't inspire me. It doesn't inspire a whole lot of confidence that we can so easily get into here. And I was afraid that I would screw up the whole quest line and all that. But I think there's something more to that. What could that be over there? Uh-huh. That's what we heard. And there's another one upstairs. Let's go upstairs. So I think there's only 2 of those guys. I don't know who was actually throwing all that green goo at me. Okay, this probably can be opened with 1. This goes upstairs. I don't need to go there. If I kill these 2 guys, I can just leave. Alarm or not, it's not a problem. I just want to try to be as safe as possible. That camera saw me. So I don't want... This would be a lot better. I don't know who that is. Oh! Actually, I might know. That's, of course, not in the original game. I think I recognize... Oh, that's not what I wanted. No, I don't know who that is. That guy has an interesting weapon. So, my idea is 2 charger prods in the face. Let's save the game, actually. Oh, I had 1 used.
Who's there?
Oh, what the?
Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech.
Says the guy who turns invisible and freezes my game? Did you notice? I mean, you saw it as much as I did.
Gotcha.
4 charges. That was a lot of charges right there. I am good with that. I did save scum after all, so totally good with that. And also we don't use these all that often. I don't really know why it misses. I think I need to be really up against them. PMA clip. Plasma rifle. Okay, that sounds interesting. I want some of that stuff. Okay, hazmat suit. Don't need it. Just this. Nah, don't need that. This I might, so I'll just hang on to it. And the rocket launcher, I definitely need it, but I want to see what the other one does. Because if it is smaller or something like that. Okay, what is it? It does 20 damage. Head multiplier. That's the head multiplier. It's not actually the like 20 times 8. Okay. This thing, how much head multiplier is that? Times 8. Okay. Yeah, it does a whole lot more damage, which is always fun. And we can shift the ammo and all that sort of stuff. Let's see what the other guy has. Another camo thingy. Good. So I have 2 camos now. I have this one, recharge amount of 15. That sucks. It's really weird that I can only carry 1. And this one over here has recharge amount. Oh, no. They're 100%. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're good. I'll be fine. Never use them anyway. Need to clear out the rest of the room, of course. You jerk. Need to go over there. What I could do is I could destroy that camera. Okay. Can't lift that. Can I break you? Yes, yes I can, just not with the strength that I have. Can I break you? Yes. We're turning darker, which of course everybody knows is what happens to sofas when they get damaged. Okay. Everything is good. Do I have enough sodas? Nope. Okay. Whoa. Okay, we haven't looked at this yet. New database, begin code, new data cube, sorry, not data cube. No, you took the sword, you took it from the wrong place and the wrong people, and now you're in pain. You know how much I hate to see you in pain, baby. I am the dragon head of the red arrow triad, and you are a hollow woman. That's from YK. And that's MC, so Maggie Chow. I'm much more than that, Yuan. I am the only thing standing between you and a world of hurt and darkness and shame. Tell me where the sword is, and maybe you'll die soon. And then YK says, and you are a bad actress. And you have one less finger, she says. Okay. Unknown sound. Unknown sound. That's definitely a transcript, I'm sure. Let's save the game there. You jerk. I want to go over there. The sword is still there, though. So, they got... I really don't like this. Let's see what this is. Oh, a data thingy. Hi.
Ms. Chow, we are reassigning you temporarily. Put the long-term agenda on hold until Versa Life has met its deadline. It will be months and probably years before the Red Arrow can influence Beijing, whereas, well, I'm sure you heard about my appointment. We are in position to make a grab for Washington. We can't let this one slip through our fingers. Make sure the process stays on schedule.
Huh. Well, that kind of confirms everything, doesn't it? This is also a path up, which would allow us to go on this one, which would then allow us to go over, which is what we need to do to get in there. And of course, not in this mod. It's just a lot... Everything is a lot simpler. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I just picked... You don't even... What kind of AI is controlling these cameras? Like, they're so good. That's good. That's my turn. Please look away. That's good. I'll take your soda. Let's go back. That's all I wanted, really, was the soda. Now, for that... It's blank. Okay. Oh, come on. It's very hard to time this thing. Everything is good. Okay. Well, there's nothing in there. There's just some ammo. I think it's like missiles or something. Okay, so we're here next to the sword, and also at the end of the episode because we're out of time for the day. But we're gonna take the sword next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Deus Ex. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.